Welcome to my house tour. Hope you'll enjoy it. It's located in Toronto, Canada. It's about 20 minutes from downtown Toronto in an area known as Midtown. If you like the furnishings in the house, I have included links to the products in my description below, so feel free to browse. It is a townhouse condominium. And it's located within an estate. It was my first home. It does have HOH, and this is common with condominiums or townhouse condominiums, meaning this is money you'd pay at the end of each month, so it's monthly based. And it includes, for example, in my house, it covered garbage removal, the water that we used in the house, the home insurance, maintaining the grounds. That means for the winter, not having to shovel the snow, and during the summer they make sure the grass is manicured well and taken well care of. And then it also included amenities which are common in most condominiums, and that would be the pool, the gym, the movie theater, party room, a billiards room, as well as concierge. So for most people, this is the best starting point, especially if you're new to Canada, where you have a slow integration into the community and learning the ropes. Some of us move here, we've never shoveled snow, and yet we have to do it. So it's good to move to a place where you can have somebody doing that for you, and you can enjoy getting to know the city. Okay, so if we can go right in, so entrance to the home, and after you get in the first level, the house has 3 levels. So the first level is your entrance level, and on to your left you will find the den room, and this you can also use either as your den or home office. In this case I had it as my home office, or you can create a small living room where you can welcome your guests. If you don't want them to go to the main part of the house, this is a good landing point. You can also have your bathroom in here. It does give you access to the garage at the back of the house. It's a 2-car garage, so that's pretty convenient and kind of hard to find in Toronto. So the back door there would give you access to the garage. You have storage, you have a closet room, and as well as a half bath, just meaning a bath and a sink, right? So up the stairs you would find the dining room, and this is the landing you come up to. And dining room is combined with the living room. Pretty spacious for a townhouse condominium. High ceilings, so it gives it a feeling of being airy and roomy. I really did enjoy living in this place. Very convenient, as I mentioned. It's 20 minutes from downtown, and yet you can still enjoy the downtown and suburb almost feel of Toronto. And it's cheaper. It has access to subways, so when you're looking for a place to buy, just make sure you can walk to if you need to do shopping around the community, you can easily access downtown or navigate to other areas in the city. Okay, so this we subdivided into the sitting room, or the lounge area. You can put your TV. Some people opt not to have a TV. It's very quiet. This is another view of the living room. Now at this point, this house was staged for sale. I did sell it not too long ago, so I took out some furniture and added a few pieces just to make it presentable for the buyers. So when you land onto this level, which is the second level, you can see there are stairs that keep going up, and that goes to the bedroom. And this is the main level, where you have your living room, your dining room, and your kitchen. Now moving on to the kitchen, this is sort of a kitchenette area where you have all your storage and You can, you know, have your coffee bar there, your drinks. You can set up for entertaining, especially. This was helpful. You know, you can lay out the food and have people come through one end of the kitchen and go through to the other end of the kitchen. This gives you a bigger view of the kitchen. It was, you know, 2 people living in here until we got our daughter, and then you start feeling a little, you know, cramped. But it was sizable enough. It was enough for us. But as my daughter grew up, we realized we need more space for her, and that prompted us to put the house up for sale. So this is the kitchen, one view, and then you do have a little kitchenette here that would lead out to the patio, and we had a grill out there. During summers this was beautiful. You can sit out there and enjoy the weather, open up the doors to let the air in. You're very close to other neighbors, as you can tell, since this is a townhouse condominiums, but we were fortunate to get some very lovely neighbors, and we have kept in touch since then. My daughter was born there, so she's known as the community daughter. We have long life friends from there, and so this is really good if you're thinking of buying a townhouse condominium as your first home. You will save a lot as compared to buying a single home, since the community is so close to each other in physical proximity. You end up developing very good friends and friendships. You have the support, you feel secure. It's very secure. This townhouse is located inside towards the end of the estate, so it was very secure that way. And they do have patrol that goes around. You'll find a lot with the condominium townhouses. There is security that patrols around the areas. There are cameras put around the area, so they always know who is coming in and out of the community. So you get that added sense of security in case you're concerned with the area. But Midtown Toronto is a fast growing area, very common with single people, or you know, people just starting out their families, and so you'll find a mixed demographic of people and family sizes. So really enjoyable area. So this is the, you know, the kitchenette where we put a table and a couple of chairs, just to, you know, keep conversation going as you're in the kitchen. People tend to congregate around the kitchen a lot too. And we also put a small desk to the end of the kitchen for somebody who would need to work and not want to go down necessarily to the home office, and so you had access to that. So from this level, we do also have a washroom with the toilet and sink. And so that's convenient, especially when you're entertaining. So there's a good flow to the house. I'd encourage people moving to Canada maybe to consider condominium townhouses. They offer a lot, and you will really enjoy it. So that's the little office there. So moving up to the bedrooms, this is a master bedroom. It was pretty spacious. Very quiet, as I mentioned. The drapes, I ended doing custom drapes because the window, just the shape of the window, they fitted better if it was something more custom made and the way I wanted to place them. Bedroom is pretty spacious. You have a walk-in closet, you have a regular closet, and the room was pretty big. As you can see, down the hall is my daughter's bedroom, which I will show you shortly. And then this is the master bathroom. It does have a tub, 2 sinks, his and hers, and then shower to the other side, and a toilet behind the door, which is pretty standard, right? So this is the guest room. I'd like to mention upstairs there were 3 bedrooms. So master, guest room, and then my daughter's bedroom. And guest room is a good size. This is a full-size bed. You're able to put 2 end tables, and it also has a closet in the room, which is pretty handy when you have guests. And then the 3rd room here is my daughter's room. which was good enough for her size. The bed, I don't believe I linked it in here, but it is from IKEA, and it has a pull out at the bottom, so whenever she had friends, you could always pull that out and that would become an extension, and somebody can sleep you know, on the bottom side and on the top side. And when she doesn't have guests, you can use that as storage as well. So the room had, you know, a window seat, which was really good enough for, you know, a young family. But as I mentioned, as she grew older, there was need to find a bigger house with room for her to grow. Okay. And then part of the amenities, I did mention it did come with a pool, which was pretty big and pretty handy when you don't have to go out and pay for extra membership to a gym. There's a pool, there's a hot tub, there's sauna, there's steam, and so it was pretty convenient. So that's a view of the pool, and that's a view of the pool from the other side. And then this is the movie theater, which with condominium townhouses you just reserve, and you can go in and have a party or just enjoy you and your family those nights you want to stay in and just watch something. This is the gym, fairly, you know, common with townhouse condominiums. And then this is another view of the movie theater. And then this is just the main entrance where you'd have the concierge. This is sort of the intake area. It's pretty good. The estate is called Kilgore Estates for anybody who's interested. It's located south of Sunnybrook Hospital, which is pretty convenient. You have hospitals, you have supermarkets, you have the Eglinton light rail coming up. So a lot of people are moving into the area, and prices are comparable within the city. And this is sort of the billiards room. You can use this as a library as well. It was pretty decent and livable. And this is another view of the billiards room. You can see outside the window, that's the main entryway where you have the concierge, and you would reserve this with the townhouse condominiums or any condominiums. You usually have an online system where you can go in and reserve if you want to use the amenities. So that concludes the tour of my home. I hope you enjoyed, and as I mentioned, if you do like the furnishings in here, I have included the links below. Do go check it out, and hopefully you can spruce and pick up some pieces that you may have loved. In my coming up videos, I'm still settling in my new house, and hopefully you can help me design some rooms as I figure out where what goes and how to place certain items, and join me on my journey living in Canada. It's been an interesting one and I am enjoying it, and hopefully you have all the information you need. If you have questions or comments, feel free to link them below. I do check and respond to your questions, and thank you for sticking around. Do like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content, or follow me on my journey as I have made Canada my home, and hopefully you look forward to having you in Canada. And Canada is very welcoming, and hope you will be successful on your journey. Thank you for stopping by, and do come back. Thank you.